Vindicated. Do, 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 do.
That's a new intro. I just pressed record.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Can't
Can't do too much of it.
Copyright claim.
So I'm tweaking at a whole new level.
G-Funks.
G-Funks.
Women's life is like. You know, I usually turn off the song.
Trouble.
I usually turn off the song after like the second verse.
Yeah.
You know, 16 in the clip and one in the hole. That sounded deep, and then it's like I'm tweaking to a whole new level. G-Funk stepped to this.
Alex, there's this guy on TikTok. He's probably on Reels as well, and he basically does rap, not history, but he like explains what the song is about. You know, like the narrative in the song.
Yeah.
I think I've sent.
But people have missed like.
Yeah. I was like, shit, I didn't realize that. You know, Nate Dogg was like, you know, doing his thing, and his mate Warren G was getting like hustled while he was trying to pick up some girls, and he was also trying to play crowds with someone, and like. They tried to take it for money.
I think Warren G got into the thing by misadventure.
Yes. It's a misadventure, isn't it?
Oh, I've got to turn your mic up.
Really?
There's a difference in the recording.
Oh, no.
Skimming in an eye.
Skimming in an eye.
I'll just turn down later.
Enter. Skimming with an eye.
It's high. Kill him with a low. Kathleen.
With the wobbler. Yes, Alex.
Let's say hello to everybody that's listening, all 5 of them.
Yes, all 5. Hello, everyone. This is Kat and Alex. We are WeView'd. This is our brother and sister podcast where we talk about movies, TV shows, and everything in between. And today's date is, the 19th of March.
Goddamn 19th of March,
the
man.
year of our Lord, 2024.
And would be our parents' 41st anniversary.
Dude.
41st wedding anniversary.
What an interesting date. The 19th of March, 1983.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goddamn. Anyway.
Shit.
Okay. Also, something off the podcast because it would be pertaining to localizations and I'd be doxing myself.
Yeah, you don't want to. I think many times we've doxed ourselves in this podcast.
But I was just running how long we lived next to a pink house. The house is 2 doors down is pink.
No, it's not.
The house 2 doors down way is pink.
No, it's not.
I just seen it on the way here.
No, it's not pink.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Not the one with the mad bike man.
Yeah.
One more. When you're walking up the road. To it.
Yeah.
When you're walking up the road.
Yeah.
No one knows what we're saying. We're just talking here. All right. There's a road, and as you're coming up it, before you see it, like you live on the T of the junction, right?
Yeah.
The top of the T, the bridge of the T.
Yeah.
But as you're walking up the nose of the T.
Yeah.
Right, you can see this pink house. I'm like, oh, shit.
The one directly across from the junction.
Yeah.
That's not pink. Okay, you know what? After this podcast, we're going to walk out and have a look,
I was thinking, like, how long has it been pink for? And, like, did I not notice it wasn't pink or da-da-da-da?
Some fake pink. I don't know
fake
what pink. What pink you're looking at.
or something like
baby
pink.
It's like magenta.
So, Kathleen.
Yes, Alex.
What have you watched lately?
Oh, me first. Okay, Alex. So, I unfortunately haven't watched a lot because, everyone... I literally just got back from holiday. I went to Egypt for only 5 days, and it really wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough. No, that's the problem. That's the problem.
It wasn't enough. But in that time, what I have watched, because you know you're on holiday, you're relaxing and shit. The only thing I really watched was the fucking Love Is Blind reunion episode. So it's like live.
Didn't we watch some of that the other day?
Yes. But this is a year later, so Love Is Blind's recorded a year ago.
All right, but like there was only 2 couples that made it to the show, right?
Yes, made it to the altar. Yeah,
made it to the altar, but only one got married.
Only one got married.
And we got into a debate about finances over love.
Yes. So this is this was this was the live, not live, but pre-recorded reunion show where the hosts Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey are having conversation with the not contestants, but the people who came on the show.
Nick Lachey, and he was married to Jessica Simpson. Not Jessica Simpson.
He was not Jessica. Yeah, it was Jessica Simpson. Because she had a sister, Ashley Simpson, who was like alternative.
I couldn't tell the difference though. It was weird because sometimes one sounded alternative and one sounded. And
it was Ashley Simpson who they played the wrong recording on SNL, and that apparently it was the end of her career because she was like with a band.
She was gonna mime.
Yeah, she was gonna mime it.
But like, wasn't she? Oh, we've gone off topic. Wait,
completely off
topic. Nick Lachey, who looks like a baseball player for some reason.
Yeah, and he looks like he could be a white Cuban.
A white Cuban.
Like he's short and quite square.
Square. That's what I was thinking. Square. I was like
Alex,
Irish, maybe.
to answer your question, the only thing I have watched, funny enough, a couple of days ago, is Monk.
What, the old school Monk?
Yeah, it's on Netflix
It's
right
a
now.
jungle out there.
Yeah. Randy Newman, innit?
Man, I've been on that. All right, me and my friends have been on mad Randy Newman thing the last couple of days.
Dude.
Someone did Short People where I was.
Alex, I know it's not.
I think it was Mickey.
I know
actually.
it's not Randy Newman,
Hello,
but
Mickey.
I still relate that
you?
kind of scatty jazz of like what the northwest of America, Seattle, San Francisco.
Scatty Northwest Jazz.
Yeah, you know. Oh, baby, I hear the boots are calling.
No, that's not specific to that area. That's more New York jazz.
I know, but why do they? Why is it in TV shows of that side of the West Side?
Because they're
The
like,
intellectual, like, you know,
they're the
I read
ones
the
that went
newspaper side.
west and didn't have to actually like fight any Indians and cowboys, so they kept their culture.
Oh right, this has gone
I'm
completely off.
joking. I know.
All right, so
you watched
Monk.
No, wait. You watched. Let's go back to Nick Lachey.
Okay.
I finished that, right? Was it good?
Okay. Yes. Yes. It was the first half, Alex. Had me
First
going,
half.
oh my God. I was standing up. I was like, bruh, bruh, bruh,
Because what I saw was, when the bit I watched was like, once they started talking about other couples, these couples that were together were pointing fingers at other people and and joining in and harping in where they didn't really know each other or whatever.
Oh my God, so much drama and like loads of like backstage. This is what you did. This is because it's been a year since.
It's been a year, but like you've been holding on to it for a year.
Exactly.
You've done nothing else all year.
Well, some people have not like recovered from all of it.
Yeah, it seems like it's quite a traumatic experience.
And it's also revealed that the casting for Love Is Blind, I thought they put up a casting thing and people applied. But what the production had started to do over the last couple of seasons, that's why it's completely changed from the first season that we all fell in love with, is that they're looking for men on dating apps. So they're actually seeking, you know, what's the word? Headhunting.
That's why that weird guy, the neurodiverse guy, was like, I've been trying a lot of apps and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So I watched the first episode with you as well.
Yeah.
Man, that moved too fast as well. It was too, instead of making it more of a competition or whatever, it moved too fast. It was filmed a year ago. So we don't have people calling in and saying who the weakest person should go. But like the serialization of it, having it every week, and the increments were too big. All of a sudden, oh shit, we've moved and met the parents and da-da-da.
Yeah.
But then again, you need it to move.
Yeah, I think this all happens within the space of like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like you take a month.
The pods are week, innit?
The pods are 2 weeks. Then the honeymoon's 2 weeks. So you take a month off, and then they come back into the real world for another month. So they have like 4 weeks living together, and then married at the end of the 4 weeks.
When is the reveal? When they reveal who they want to be with?
Oh right. Well, that only happens like in the pod. So in the first 2 weeks. So in the dating stage. Once you've proposed, you can then see the person.
Oh, you have to propose.
You have to propose first.
Without seeing them.
Okay,
so that's the bit where it's like such an important moment that you don't see any clips of it or anything anywhere.
No,
you don't hear anything.
Anyway. And that's kind of a good thing, you know, because I'm like, someone could be dating 3 people.
Yeah.
And you don't know which one they get with, you know.
What was that second one you were saying?
Oh, what, Monk?
Monk, yeah.
Oh, right. So I think Monk and Psych came out at the same time, like early aughts.
No, Monk was a 90s show.
I thought Monk was a 90s show, and I even said to
I think it
Mr.
started like
T upstairs.
99?
No, I spoke to Mr. T. I was like, it looks like a 90s show. Alex, there are men wearing Kango hats backwards and soul patches.
It is dated, but like...
It is so dated. But Alex, it came out in 2002, 2003.
Kevin, that means it was probably being filmed in 1999.
100%.
But like, you remember like a lot of things got delayed because of 9/11?
Yep. And this feels very 90s. So, guys, if you don't know what Monk is, it is a TV show about a person who's got, who has social difficulties. Yeah. With communicating. Bit of someone who could see something really interesting in the room and relate it back to the murder that's just happened there. Very Sherlock in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like high functioning autistic.
Tony Shalhoub? Shalhoub?
Yeah.
I've got it here. Shalhoub.
Yeah. And it's really, really good. It feels very modern day Sherlock because you've got that everyman, which is the lady next to him.
Yeah.
Sharona.
So
she's like his nurse, and she kind of like helps him communicate with people properly.
She paces how people are talking. And
and she kind of stands up.
I don't understand. Why have you done this? And she's the everyman character. You said it right. Sorry.
And so he can't really touch things. He's like high germophobic and whatnot. And the first season, which I am still on, he got kicked off the force, and it's him trying to get back on as a detective.
His wife got murdered.
Yeah, his wife got murdered, and that sent him down a spiral.
It compounded his isms.
Made him a lot worse. So yeah, it's actually really good. It's dated, but I can like put it on in the background and still be quite engaged.
Wow, Kathleen. The Rand Newman song doesn't come in until season 2.
Well, they played it in the first season.
They're saying
that's the opening.
There's an instrumental thing by Jeff Beal.
Oh shit! They must have changed
in the first season, and then they did that with
Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek. Yeah, I was picturing that.
That's so painful.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Oh my god! I would have watched that when it was on Netflix a bit more. If you put me through just like memories, don't play something else.
Dude.
Don't play something else. Why would you do that? And I was like skipping forward to season, like I'm sure it was every season.
Alex, I was with you. I was sitting next to you.
I'm like, what's going on?
Wait, what's going on? This doesn't sound.
This doesn't feel right.
It's so hard to find that song now online. It's so hard to find.
The woman, she didn't want to make any more money. It was too expensive. It was too expensive.
Yeah.
Kathleen, I had going back to Monk for a second quickly.
Yeah. I was going to say I haven't finished my review.
I have to say, I tried to do the whole. I got through 2 seasons of it like a few years ago. I think it was on Amazon Prime. Yeah. So it's on Netflix. Yeah. UK Netflix, not UK. VPN.
Yeah, UK Netflix. It popped up like when I got back from holiday on Sunday. I was like a bit restless. I was like, oh, what to watch, sort of thing. I'm still awake, and it was just there, on the top banner. I love that actor from because I really got into what's her face, Mrs. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the comedian, Mrs. Something.
Maisley.
Mrs. Maisley.
Miss Maisel.
Maisley.
I think. Either way, I really got into it, and he's the dad, and he acts literally the same. Yeah, you know? He's neurotic. Just like very neurotic. He's like, why is this over here? We're doing this. We should be doing this. You know, he's like a really stressed Jewish dad.
Some of my Jewish friends love him. It's like
he's so.
It reminds me of my dad. He just he's complaining about this, but he's doing his things in a weird way.
In a super weird, and it easily satisfied as long as he gets X, Y, and Z, you know, and he's just like, I just leave me in my library. Why are people in my library?
This is what I need. You guys make noise there. If it comes past this line and I get involved, sound like a Jamaican dad to me.
100%.
Like one of them old Jamaican dads that just they don't sit on their left foot on Wednesdays because the wind blows. You know what I mean? They got some weird
traditions. You know, like they know that this is very lucky, and this is the way I do things.
This is how I do it. That's how it's done.
The marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yeah, he's still got it wrong.
The marvelous Miss Maisel. I actually really like the show. It really is good.
I felt like it was slow.
It's slow in bits. Are we talking about which one we're talking about?
Marvelous Maisel. Like
it was slow in bits, but other parts I thought they were so funny.
The thing is, I caught you guys watching it like on a binge, like after like what felt like 2 episodes, which was actually the first episode.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And also, I really like the soundtrack to it because it is of the time. And there's certain songs I hadn't heard before.
Yeah.
So, you know, listening to like those post-war 50s, slightly jazz influenced pieces was really inspiring. It's quite inspirational. Anyway, going back to Monk, I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish season 1 and see how I feel.
Did you finish watching it the first time round?
I never watched it the first time round.
Oh, right. So
I think I just gone to uni. I didn't.
When they finally find out who killed his wife and everything, it's like, Alex. Oh man, that's kind of sad.
Oh, do we know the person who? You know what? Don't fucking tell me.
I know the actor that plays the murderer.
Alex, don't fucking tell me.
Okay.
Han Solo record, okay.
No, I mean you ruined that. So don't even. Tell
I didn't ruin shit. I told you what I saw.
Call. You can't make an accord that I didn't sign.
I told you what I saw in a film.
You can't make an accord
in a YouTube video.
No, he was like, "This is the part where Han Solo dies, and then he dies."
I said, Alex. I said I saw.
Look at you. That pause means everything you said is gonna lie. Everything after this line is a lie.
No.
Go on, I'm listening.
I said, Alex, I saw a YouTube video.
No, you didn't say it.
Yes, Alex,
you didn't say a whole paragraph.
I said, Alex, I saw a YouTube video that they predicted that Han Solo dies.
No,
this could be the
Alex,
bit.
this is a bit where Han Solo dies.
I said, this could be the bit. And you looked at me like I was the biggest piece of shit.
No, why are you saying that?
How dare you do this? You've just ruined my whole childhood. And I'm like,
you ruined the whole franchise.
And then we both looked to the cinema, and it was IMAX. You know, it was super crystal clear. And I was like, and then you never got over it. Anyway, Alex, what are you watching?
So I watched. What should I start with? I watched the new episodes of Incredible.
Oh yes, that's out. It's just one, or
it's one episode, but it's like long, like 40, 50-minute episode. Like I really enjoyed it, and I'm still thinking about whether it was worth the wait, doing that.
Yeah. So how long was the wait? Like 3 months, 2 months?
It was November when it stopped.
Shit.
November, December when it did
January,
a mid-season break.
3 months.
And like the narrative, the problem with that, the narrative is just where it left off, and then Actually, then he comes back and he's been away for 3 months. Like,
oh right, so they matched it to. So what we're going.
That's what I like about this show. Sometimes they know what they're doing.
They fucking know, don't they?
They know what they're doing. Like, oh right, you was gone for 3 months.
Alex, they fucking know. They fucking know what they're doing.
I've only realised I'm saying it now. Really,
Yeah.
I didn't think of it at the time. I was like too annoyed. Like,
where have you
where
been?
the fuck you been, man? But like,
well, the characters also like, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
you
like,
said you were going away for a week, like
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And now you come back and like.
Has he got the kid with him?
Yeah, brought a baby back with you, and it's purple, and it's like. And then, but like, also, I feel like there is a lot of chess pieces moving that we're not seeing the fruition to, or they coming in and out of the story, and we're waiting for them to hit. Incredible.
Yeah.
And they do one of them this episode. They revisit the Martian thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Is Alan still alive?
Alan.
The Martian.
He was on the Martian.
Oh, is he not Martian?
He was an alien.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, my bad.
And they turned off his life support machine.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they actually did. You know, let's be honest.
Cool. No, you watched the episode. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So.
You say Alan's dead?
Watch the episode.
I watched
Don't
it.
Google it.
I did what?
You watched Incredible.
Yeah.
What are you lying for?
I watched that episode.
Well, with the post-credit scene, you see Alan.
Oh, is he alive? They have post credits.
Yeah, they do fake out credits.
Alex,
every episode is a fake out credit.
You told me there was further content past the credits.
You get at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes of extra stuff every episode.
You tell me now. After we've been through the battlefields together for so long, Alex.
What battlefields?
The battlefields of being nerds and just trying to find good content.
This battlefield,
Jesus, Alex.
I felt like I was standing on the bridge by myself in this battlefield.
I was here with you, man.
You know when
like in my invisible
Jon Snow was like, "Shit, I'm in court. I have to take my sword out now. I'm gonna fight."
Oh yeah. When everyone's coming towards him.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, not to go off the thing too much, only because you just said it. Game of Thrones wise, I know we said we'll never talk about it, but 2 things.
There's no coin jar here.
First thing, coin jar that doesn't exist anymore.
Ting.
The ting. The first thing is that everyone's getting a bit hyped because George R. Martin's talking to his British publishers. And the last time he did that, 4 months later, a book came out. So everyone's like, oh no. And he mentioned that Kong is dead. And so apparently he called the Dance of the Dragons, that book, Kong. And so it's like people are putting the stars together and basically saying that it's going to be released in April this year. And I'm like, I don't know.
They said that the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Not 10 years, but last 5 years.
Yeah.
How long since on?
Yeah. And also, back to Game of Thrones, those 2 guys, the 2 showrunners, they've got...
Dan and Dave.
Yeah, they got something with Netflix, and it looks really freaking good.
Well, they're going to be bothered to finish it, like...
Apparently. But yeah, the people have made note of it recently that it's going to... Something's coming
Do you know
out.
there's a few shows that are teetering on, like, being really good, but also getting themselves cancelled?
Yes. Give me one.
That one on Apple with
don't say Foundation.
Foundation. I thought Foundation got cancelled because it took so long to come out the 2nd season.
Yeah.
Because it's anthological.
Yeah.
Or it's meant to be anthological. They're different, like, stories of people through time, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That aren't necessarily connecting.
Yes.
But are maybe connecting. And I like that about the first season, but it didn't make for a good watch for everybody.
Yes.
As the second season improved on that, but I didn't feel like it travelled enough. I don't think the characters went enough of a journey because they were stuck in these small storylines.
Yeah.
You see where the day.
Yeah.
Day, morning, dawn, day and
dawn. Yeah, dawn.
Day and night. Oh, evening.
Dusk.
Dusk. That's it. Well, you know, one of the days go on that pilgrimage.
Yes,
yeah. What I mean,
well, the one in the sand.
Yeah. That was
because he's trying to get like this religious planet to follow him and not become rebels. So he does like the pilgrimage that they all have to do, and he's meant to see something in the pool, and he doesn't see shit, but he lies about it.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
That is kind of sad.
And it's just like, well, am I even a human being?
Yeah. But then it goes into what they are more often, and I think that's important because it also explains the robots or / cyborgs.
Yeah, no, it's the post robot war. Yeah. Same thing with Dune. Dune is post a robot war.
Yeah, and then they've gone back to like a feudal sort of system of governancy.
Yeah, and
in space.
I felt governancy in space. No, the Padishah Emperor. No, we're talking
actually like there was a really good video of this woman explaining what the Bene Gesserit are. And I was really like, cool. I wish like I had watched this before I heard about Dune, because then it kind of makes sense a bit,
Oh, the thing is, I knew about it from watching the old film.
They're like a shadow government.
Well, yeah, no, they everybody knows that they're for their own thing. They're like, all right, so the equivalent of that.
Yeah, the equivalent of it.
You right?
You got to shut the door.
All right.
Oh, because we're loud. The equivalent of that is what? Sorry?
The equivalent of that would be the Maesters in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
The Game of Thrones have their shadow agenda, but they're there supporting them, greasing the wheels. So they're intrinsic to how things are run in Westeros. The same way that the Bene Gesserit have placed themselves in positions of power.
They are needed. They're staple.
The problem is, we haven't seen... In that Dune, we didn't see any other women that from space that weren't Bene Gesserit.
Oh, there's other women.
Yeah, we don't know what a woman that's not Bene Gesserit looks like.
What about the princess? You saw the princess, right?
She was a Bene Gesserit. She's training to be a Bene Gesserit.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's got Bene Gesserit powers. My foot's burning on this.
Oh, but I fucking turned it off. Oh no, I thought I did. Oops. Hold on, Alex.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, I've got to turn it off.
But no, the Bene Gesserits. I'm having some chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. The Bene Gesserits are we haven't in this season we haven't seen any Bene Gesserit women that weren't Bene Gesserit, sorry, in space. The other ones were from Arrakis.
Yeah, they're what's it called? They're one of the not the Sunni. What are they called? Because the Sunni are Muslim.
Do you know one thing I feel like maybe it's slightly annoying?
Yeah.
As they took away all the Arabesque words.
Yeah. I'm like, it's obviously Arab influenced. So why are we not hearing more Arab influence?
There was a jihad. There was these words. They're loaded words these days because of...
right. So Western world are like, if you say jihad, everyone's going to think of 9/11. So let's take that out. Oh, it's fair.
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it's sad. It's stripping it of its racial links,
But it was meant to be an amalgamation of all the...
It makes sense. What do you think Western powers are doing in, so many desert Middle Eastern countries? They're taking their resources. They're taking their spice.
Yeah, no, it is an echo of today's story.
Yeah, the local people use the spice and are, kind of strong and got their own, blue eyes. But, what? The only way that the Western powers can travel the world and do stuff is they need raw materials, so they need the spice.
I read something that Tolkien hated Dune.
I read that too. Oh my god, that's so crazy. We're on the same side of the internet.
I feel like our algorithms, even though we don't share things, our algorithms
Alex,
are the same.
Sorry, you were watching. Completely left what you were watching.
Incredible.
That's it. Back to Incredible. Sorry.
No, but was it... I still need to ask myself, was it worth the 3-month wait and I'm still not like 100% there.
Actually, never is.
Because it's unresolved. Because it's not a completed story. You didn't save the story to finish. Now
and you know the bit that pisses me off is that not necessarily the animators, but I think some of the voice actors are like, calm down, people. The fans are getting too like.
Yeah, but you're not an established show yet. You've done one season, a good season, but you're not like fucking Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You're not fucking Game of Thrones.
You're not mega big, like.
No, you got a good budget, and the first season was good. Yes, but you don't like come down.
I feel like they're gaslighting the fans.
You're like, all seasons, all television shows have it. No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Really don't.
It's like 4 shows that have done it that are major. Other shows that did it because they're not gonna get on the Christmas schedule.
Yeah. Alex, on that note, with Invincible, when they announced their break, another mega, you know, the anime that I kind of just showed you before we started, it's called JJK. They were also operating at the same time, and it's known that the animators for JJK were so overworked. A lot of them didn't even get home to see their families, and Mappa were so not necessarily abusive, but they were really just like pushing the animators way too hard. Like they started like writing on Twitter, like, you know, like help us sort of thing. And
save our souls.
Yeah, and they produced 25 minutes and 24 episodes a season, for one season. And it was one of the highest watched animes, and someone was comparing those animators in JJK in Japan of the animators of Invincible, who got like a 3-month break, got to chill out, got to see their family, had a nice Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Took 2 years to make it.
Took 2 years to even make it. And we were just like, Not, the animation are like someone drew a stick figure versus someone who drew the Mona Lisa. They're like 2 different things. And everyone's like, wow, Japan are just like way ahead.
Yeah, no.
They're way ahead.
But at the same time, they still felt like they were being held hostage.
Yeah, they're still being held hostage, whereas the Invincible animators
they got
are
freedoms.
They're chilled. You
I
know?
mean, so how long do you reckon it takes to make a cartoon or
I'm going to
anime?
say 18 months.
18 months?
18 months.
You don't have locations. You don't have actors' times. You can do it at home. All the big costs that makes a film take 6 months to make. Why is a cartoon 18 months?
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Go on.
You have, all right, first season, right, or second season?
A cartoon.
Okay, a cartoon. All right, so for the first season for a cartoon, like you're saying, you need the voice actors, you need production costs, you need the resources, you need the promotion of that, you need the actual making.
Just the production I'm talking about.
Oh, just the production.
Yeah, not selling the show.
Right.
You know, look
just
at
actually drawing. Then I'm gonna say like 8 months.
South Park takes 3 days.
Yeah, but South Park, Alex, is literally 2D.
So are most animations.
No, I mean like, it's literally flat. There has no depth of field.
Yes, they do, Calvin.
Well, in the last couple of years, probably.
Every time there's a town meeting or something like that,
you can see people like going,
yeah,
Alex,
it's slightly smaller.
Alex, at least smaller bits of paper. You know, like they don't really match up their lips to like what's being said. It's very.
It's not, but it's probably filmed in some kind of Canadian, so.
They do it well though. They do it well. So yeah, would you say it was worth waiting?
I feel like it was worth the wait, but they didn't give us enough for the wait. They gave us enough to watch it next week.
Oh right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? I think.
And how many episodes? Just 4?
But that's just I think it's my personal thing. Like, I feel the same way about the other show I got to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I felt like, yes, this was great, but like, one more.
Great. Yeah.
But then, what was it like when we were watching shows weekly? Like,
they already had a thing. They had it already made weekly.
Yeah, but it would sum it up. The episode would be summed up, or left with a big. Do you know what I mean? A big cliffhanger.
It depends on which one.
Whereas I think I'm so used to binging now. When a show is like
weekly
and there's no more left of it,
it's so.
You're like, oh.
This is why I'm sorry again to bring it back to anime. This is why I like binging my anime, and it's like a finished season. It wasn't until I met Mr. T where they convinced me to start watching, like
episodical.
That ones that are coming out current.
Yeah, concurrent.
And watching it by week, where I'm like, oh man, I don't know how I did this before. I don't know how I waited a week for Buffy, you know? Even though it wasn't necessarily the episode right after that.
All right. With TV, it was going to school and talking about it.
Yes, that's it. You had someone to talk to about.
It's a cool. What they call it? A cooler talk.
Talking by the photocopier. Yeah.
No, did you see the game? Did you see this? Did you see that?
Yeah.
With Netflix coming out and streaming,
It destroyed that.
that conversation's gone now.
Yeah, and also COVID.
I think people watch more together with COVID.
Yeah, but like they don't have that point where they can go talk to someone and be like, "Did you see da 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 da?" I think even with Game of Thrones,
Twitter was doing that with what's his name, Tiger King and shit like that.
Yeah,
Man, I miss those days.
dude, Tiger King. We've spoken about TigerKing a few times.
Last week we talked about Tiger King.
Carol
No,
Baskin.
a couple of weeks ago, Carol Baskins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have some chocolate, please.
No,
Why not?
because I'm throwing it at you.
Oh.
Mind you,
Yeah. Okay, guys. Earlier, Alex was
don't
setting
even
up-
lie.
No,
Don't lie.
No.
Whatever she says, she's
No.
lying.
We were setting up, and Alex threw the cord for me to attach to the back of my mic, and he threw it so hard it hit my glasses. Like
No
literally,
warning, no nothing.
no nothing. Hit my glasses.
Why did you give us back?
I only wanted a bit, Alex.
Oh, I've got another packet.
Alex, that's not good, man. Diabetes.
I had it 3 days ago.
It's not good.
I bought them 3 days ago. I didn't eat them straight away.
I want you to be there for my kids, Alex. I want you
Have
to be
some,
responsible.
goddammit!
I want you to be a responsible uncle, but like you need to be alive.
I think the word uncle is. I'm gonna make that the most offensive word. I feel that's offensive.
Why is it aging you?
No, it's just like it rhymes with like nothing. Munkle,
Dunkle,
dunkle,
funkle.
shuncle. Yeah, all bad connotations.
No, how's funkle a bad connotation?
Funkle.
Yeah, it sounds like a funky uncle.
No, it sounds like you've got a fucking yeast
Chunkle.
problem.
A chunkle.
You smell like yunkle.
You smell like thunkle.
Oh, yeah. See, look,
Sunkle.
it's a bit thunkle in here.
Ooh,
Thunkly.
it's a bit junkle.
Anyway, so Gabby, I watched.
Yeah, what have you watched? Oh, is it my go?
No, because you did too.
I did one.
I did one.
I did 1.6.
You did 3.
Oh.
Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Go on then.
Then the Jessica Simpson thing.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't even get to finish Love is Blind one.
We did.
No, I didn't fucking get to. There's so much other shit that happened.
What else
Alex.
happened?
I go do your one. I do Love is Blind after this.
And then we did. We did 2 other. All right, no, you go ahead. Go ahead. Actually,
No, it's, do yours.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I
Really?
had like a
You've
whole.
forgotten it?
No, I had a whole thing like. You'd love this, but I forgot what it was.
Oh shit! No,
No,
Alex,
it was.
no.
It was kind of good, but like it might have been actually kind of dry.
No,
at
I
the same
want to,
time.
Alex. I want to hear it.
No. It was just to tie in. But did we talk about Egypt enough? I don't think we talked. That's what we missed out. Kathleen.
Yeah.
Did you get pursued by any camel sellers?
Okay, so firstly, you need to understand. I am a curvy. You guys may not see me on Instagram, yeah, but I am a curvy, tall black woman, and I've got blonde braids in right now. So I was given something that a lot of people hadn't seen. Now we stayed in a 5-star resort in Sharm el Sheikh, yeah, just for 5 days. The Sharm el Sheikh is like at the tip of after the Red Sea sort of part, you know. So it's at the bottom. It's closer to freaking United Arab Emirates. It's like down there. It's not where Cairo is, where the Mediterranean is. It's on the other side of the country.
So wait, you're like the Sinai Peninsula.
Yes. I'm at the bottom. Like southern Sinai.
Picture of this.
Yeah.
Because I know Sharm el Sheikh for its Egyptian stuff.
We're right down the end. Like I feel bad. I didn't really research it much before we went. I was just like, you know, when you pick and shoot, it was kind of like that type of holiday.
It's like the beach of the king or something.
Dude,
like
I didn't even exchange money before I left. You know, I was just living like a rebel.
Rebel.
I barely got travel insurance. Just you know.
So yeah, it's South Sinai.
Yeah.
I knew the place, but I never looked at it on the map. I just thought Egypt. Everything's along the. Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that was Egypt anymore.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is the Middle East.
Is-
I was like, am I too close to Israel? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm too close.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be like.
And it says a warning on like the British Gov website: don't go to Egypt.
You can see Israel from Sharm el Sheikh.
Yeah, Alex. Yeah,
You could probably see it.
Alex. Yeah.
That's not that far.
It's not that far at all. So
Elat. Yeah, wow.
yeah.
I'm looking at this map. There's a place called Elot and Elat. And I can't zoom in because they go over each other and I can't tell which one is. One's Eilat and one's. Oh, never mind.
Anyway,
Dead Sea.
yeah, I was definitely pursued. I got a lot of like
Definitely
every time
pursued.
I smiled, everyone was really kind, you know. And it's Ramadan right now, so everyone was really, really kind.
On a
And
vibe.
it wasn't sleazy like, "Hey, I'll take you with my goat." You know, it was none of that shit. It was very kind.
How
I
much
did
for your
get,
daughter?
but my hotel was mainly populated by Russians and Kazakhstani.
Oh, because were they Eastern Russians or Muscovy Russians?
Muscovy Russians, because I
Goddamn.
spoke to like a few of them. Like would come up to me and be like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Hi." They're like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And they're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Where are you from? Where I'm from?" Da 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 da. They found out I'm British. It's even like bigger. Like, "Oh my god." They would like want to know about London. Yeah. And I'm like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, Moscow." I'm like, "Aren't you guys meant to be suffering right now like, under Putin?" They're
I
like,
mean, millions of people left.
Alex, these people are cushion. No, these people just came from Moscow. They're these ones.
All right, okay.
You know, it's not like, I'm
Concurrent
suffering.
Muscovians.
I'm possibly been pushed into the army.
But I'd be worried there'd be like, all right, like you know they got the what's that group, the Wagner group. Wagner
They got
group.
taken out. They killed their guy.
Yeah,
They got
rolled,
squashed.
rolled up into the. But the problem is, he was using them as pretense for being in Syria. So like the Russians aren't in Syria. No, they've got a private military company there, but not Russian officially. But now they've been rolled into the Russian army. Are the Russians officially in Syria?
Yeah.
Like, and you know, anyway, that's politics.
But there was loads of Kazakhstani, and the Kazakhstani and Uzbeks, they look Asian. They look very much like, not
They do.
Tibetan, they look more Chinese.
I'll say Mongolian, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they it's that step.
It's the fairer, but also with very Asian features.
I mean, someone tried to tell me that Genghis Khan was a red-headed Caucasian.
Stop.
I fell off my chair. What it is, Kathleen, is there is a shout for that, but there's contemporary pictures of him.
Yeah.
Oh, contemporary people that knew him, drew him.
Yeah. Knew him and drew him.
But there is a thing where there are a cross between what you'd argue as Caucasian
The Caucasity.
and the Asiatic. They actually
Asiatic.
mixed a lot along the steps.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another science class. What's going on? Let's talk about
Alex,
films.
Yes, film. Okay, so my holiday was great. It was really awesome. Alex, you see in the map, we went from Sharm el Sheikh all the way up to Cairo on a coach. Alex, on a fucking coach, because there was an excursion to go see the pyramids and the museum.
Would you have gotten one of their planes on them, or would you have been like happy with the coach?
Well, the coach was 75 there and back, plus the excursion guiding and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, sorry, the Nile, the pyramids, the Sphinx, and going to the Egyptian museum, which has Tutankhamun. I'll do that one, please. So I picked that one rather than the plane, which was like 100 there and like 200 back. You know what I mean?
I know those ones.
Alex, this coach, anyone with long legs is fucked.
Yeah, that's most
fucked.
travel. Why is there a big green hand on the door?
You sure? He set up the mic and everything for you.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Oh, okay. No worries. No, she has a deadline.
Stay busy.
Ouch.
I don't know what to say without sounding like a bitch.
That was so fucking
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Stay busy, motherfucker.
Stay busy. I'm gonna be like, go do yourself. I hope you have a good like
stay
work,
busy.
but stay busy, bitch.
Stay busy, bitch.
It's like saying fuck you, but like
Yeah, fuck you.
fuck you.
Yeah, no.
How you doing today? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Like an alien trying to learn English.
Stay busy. Yo,
Stay
so I'm
busy.
really busy. Stay busy.
I didn't mean any
Alex,
snipiness.
that's like, I'm gonna kill you. Like if you stop working at this factory.
But you know, like how deuces,
Yeah.
right? Is like, well, for me, you're giving me two fingers saying
Yeah,
fuck you,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you're saying deuces. So
No,
I'm
it's
like,
that way. It's like sideways. It's not upwards.
no. Anyway, the back of your hand, two fingers is fuck off.
No. That way it's like.
Don't
yeah,
care
what's
which
up?
way you do it. It's fuck off.
Really?
Yeah, any way you do that, it's fuck
So
off.
if someone was like, Alex, what's sideways? Like,
I look at who's saying it, and obviously they don't know
context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the N word doesn't get to me because.
Alex, I think it doesn't get to us because we have evolved above the N word.
Oh, Kathleen, I had.
No, I haven't finished my fucking Egypt trip.
But I need to just say this sentence,
Please,
and
please
we'll go
do.
back to it. I had a text debate with Mum yesterday about.
Yeah, that fucking thing. The Jamaican Duolingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. Mum's like, I'm super offended by this. I'm like, why? It's funny.
I sent the laugh emoji. And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, wait.
Mum's like, I took total offense to it. I'm like, why? It's funny, Mum.
Because the women getting
like,
abused in it. I'm like, what women getting abused in it?
And I'm like, Mum, you need like watch it again, and like take your kind of.
But I had to tell her, like, it's the word bummerclut is desensitized, and it's probably the most common word that someone that is not a patois speaker would hear.
Yeah.
And she disagreed with that, and I said, okay, maybe it's not, but maybe not for you, but in my experience, it is.
Yeah.
And seeing it all over social media, I am not surprised.
Yeah. I think the problem is social media is it gets younger and younger all the time, and I think someone who's older is much more sensitive to different language. I think needs to like contextualize.
I think it may also be an experience, triggering an experience that maybe something is locked away from mum, because that she can talk about murders, she could talk about all this.
This body's been found. I'm like, and that does not faze you.
But on the other hand, I got upset at our Uncle Desmond, who was saying about soca music.
Well, B.O.P. Yeah.
We've got two uncles called Desmond. Anyway, our Uncle Desmond, who's now moved to Spain, we had this
his kids don't talk
when
to
he
him.
was doing the carnival. When he was in the carnival, he played soca music, and I was hearing "Kill the Chi Man, kill the Chi Man, kill the Chi Man," which means kill gay people. And I'm like, I can't believe they're playing this. I mean, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, it's even gay people dancing to it.
That's true.
And it's an anthem.
It is actually a gay anthem.
You even know what the song I'm talking about?
No. Anyone? I wanna party the chichima.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
We
It's
burn them.
Alex. It
I'm
is a
like,
gay anthem.
It's a gay anthem, but about lynching people.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it.
At the time, I would have taken this. I'm taking Mum's approach to things. At the time, I refused to have anything to do with Uncle Desmond's thing, because I couldn't consciously be singing those words.
Yeah, which is fair.
And I avoided that because, I mean, yes, I will say the word fag, but not to talk about gay people.
But actually, you got any fags?
Yeah, but I'm not worried about offending a gay person either.
No, because we're British and fags is no longer...
but it's the context. It's the context. I don't want to offend anybody by talking about this subject. I want to be able to still say the words as well.
It's interesting because I think Mum then had the same conversation with me about it.
You wanted an ally.
Yeah, and I was like, no. And I was like, it's very interesting how language has changed. And I told her that when I was looking at Vibes Cartel...
Yeah.
And she seems... Yeah, see, we had the same conversation.
Because then me and you was like, he got out, Kathleen. He got out.
Vibes Cartel and like some of his like past stuff, very homophobic.
Yeah.
And I looked at another author, Bunger. Anyway, and he signed something which is like the stop violence and hate through music. For their past, and it's like a Jamaican or like even a dancehall soca initiative, so that they would try and be accountable for their lyrics and stop playing their stuff that they made ages ago. It was like a sorry. It was also motivated by the fact that a lot of American companies wouldn't work with them because of their homophobic rhetoric. So I appreciate people have now changed the way in which they go about things. And I love the fact that loads of the gay friends I have who are black, they absorb those like racist songs and make them their own.
Yeah, but when you got a kid singing lyrics and they don't know what it means.
Oh yeah, that's
That's how I feel about some of these white folks who are singing along to it.
Yeah.
But like, I remember there was a Heartless Crew remix of that Burn the Chichi Man or whatever it was, and that made it all right to hear. But like, it was still, when you know where it came from. Yeah.
I think it's also worse because of the fact that in Jamaica you can still get killed for being gay.
Yeah, no,
it's still illegal.
It's
technically.
still even though they've got like gay resorts out there.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
It's still seen as an illegal thing, which is actually interesting because when the buggery law was reversed here, Jamaica had already become independent, because I think that was in '65 and Jamaica was independent in '63, so they kept a lot of those Victorian laws.
What's 67?
63. Because we had a 50-year thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, last year.
I can't remember.
Either way, cat's right. So
Wait. So did you have to wear a headscarf and stuff?
No.
You just had your hair out.
Yeah, I had my
the
hair
whole
out.
time in Egypt.
Yeah. And Alex, I even went into a mosque, like it's part of the tour.
Tour,
We were
right,
taken into a mosque where they had loads of international people, and there were a couple of prayers and
You take
what.
your
It was
shoes
really
off?
nice. Yeah, I took my shoes off. It was just really nice. There was pure respect, and like I know it could be like mega cheesy,
Oh my
but
God.
as we took our coach towards Giza to the pyramids, and you could see them afar now. Like it all of a sudden it's a little thing that's sticking out from all the buildings.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
and I'm just like, oh. And as we get closer and closer, it gets bigger and bigger. I'm like, yo, these are actually really fucking big. Like, how did they fucking do this? And as we got like to the base of like the Great Pyramids, because I didn't realize they're like different. There's different names, but there's different names. There's actually it's more than 3. There's like 6.
Oh yeah, no,
They're like the little baby ones.
Yeah, there's but sometimes they're not even kings, they're like priests.
Yeah, no,
like
and one's for
Imhotep
the
or
wife,
something like that.
and yeah, and I was like, whoa.
So you got was it Djoser, Chufre, and
Well, you got the Great Pyramid,
so
and then you got the one next to it.
the great. So all right, so one was the granddad,
Yeah.
right? One is the son, and one is the grandson, right? But he put his one on a higher plateau.
Yeah.
So it
he
looks
bigger.
higher.
Yeah.
But it's not bigger than the Great Pyramid in the middle.
Yeah. It's cheeky, isn't it?
Oh, it's
Big
smart.
and cheeky.
It's we're gonna have to look at it from far off.
Dude, it's fucking cheeky. It's like, wait, huh?
Huh?
Huh? So, yeah. Oh, don't want to move my mic. I keep going a bit crazy with my mic. Can you see it?
Yeah. All right. So that's like 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. That looks like AI picture, Kathleen.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks like an AI picture.
It
He's
does,
like,
it
so
does.
just throw some pyramids
do you know
together.
what, and do you know what makes it even worse is the fact that, like,
They're not like
I went
close.
there. We went, and the tour guide was like, make sure all the people at the base of the pyramid don't take in their offers to like for a scarf, a headscarf, or
Right.
fucking take pictures of you. Don't accept it because they're begging for money. Okay, and
Oh,
they're
they're
scam
begging
artists.
for marriage. You're like,
Scam artists.
hey, you're my wife.
Stay away
I've got
from
a
it.
scarf on you.
And they gave us 2 tour options once we got inside. Yeah, because you actually have to like pay to get in to see. There's a little barrier, and it's only like £2 or something. So once we got there, we're like, okay, you've got 2 options. You can either go inside one of the pyramids, or you can do a camel ride to get the panoramic view, which is this view here.
Yeah.
And then you can like see them all. And they recommended the camel ride because
Yeah,
going
it's,
into the pyramid, there's not a lot of air. It's very fucking tight, and you'll be crawling around. And I'm like, no, I'm not about that life.
No, I
I
don't.
don't want to get cursed, man. Don't want to get cursed.
You mustn't read from the book.
Alex, I was ready to read from the book. And you know how many times they spoke about the Book for the Dead in the Egyptian
Yeah,
museum?
so basically,
fucking cool.
It's just a few scrolls.
Yeah,
That tell.
have names in it.
Well, no, it's
Tells you how
spells
to get.
spells that you need when you go
Yeah.
into the afterlife.
Yeah,
Like, so when you get there, you've got a ready-made book and gone.
and you got food, you got your clothes, you got your wife.
And then you get weighed. You get
Yeah.
weighed though. You get your
Wait for
whole-
the goodness.
Your
and
heart gets taken out your soul, and you get
it's
weighed
so
against
fucking
a
good.
feather.
I wish that I had gone earlier in my life, because looking at how beautiful it is and how genius it is, there's so many parts to it that I'm just like, wow, Egypt, there's loads of history. Even going on the Nile, this is the sort of things we learnt when we were kids in school, you know,
Mhm.
during like,
You
yeah,
got to think about all
primary
the things that happened there, right? In that time, it's still like Cleopatra's nearer to us than it is to the first. She is
Yeah.
to the first pharaoh.
Yeah.
Still now,
yeah,
and she's been gone 2,000 years.
easy. It's really, as I was reading up on it more, the fact that it's part of the 7 wonders of the world, the ancient world. It's the only one that's still around. The pyramids of Giza. Everything else is gone. I was like, wait, hold the phone.
Great Wall of China is
No,
that
it's not one of them.
ancient world. Is
No,
it?
it's not one of the ancient world 7
No, the
wonders.
original 7 wonders are all gone because
They're all in
regime change.
Exactly, regime change.
But the Sphinx is one of them, isn't it?
No, the Sphinx is. See, this is what the thing. I thought
there's-
the Sphinx
There's about
was
10
far away.
7 wonders. It's right in front of it. It leads
It's
up to it.
literally in front of it.
But I think the Sphinx is meant to be a wonder of the world, but it's the modern one. Like it's like 10 lists of
Yeah.
like like the pyramid in Egypt was the tallest building until they built Lincoln Cathedral,
Yeah.
and then the spire fell and it went back to being top again.
They're just like, suck
Got
you,
hit by a
bitch.
lightning bolt.
Serious?
Yeah, Lincoln Cathedral was the tallest building in the world
They got hit by a
for
lightning
about,
bolt.
for about 40, 50 years.
It's like, no, you don't, bitch.
No, you come too close.
You thought you were a bad bitch.
Zeus tripped over it, and it was like, no, I'm done.
Here's the
I'm outie.
Sphinx.
Oh, is that really the Sphinx from
Let
the... Oh, my phone.
My phone. So yeah, so we took the coach just round the corner to the bottom of the pyramid, and there's the Sphinx. And
can I ask you a question about the Sphinx? You reckon it was
yes.
carved there?
Yeah, the nose,
up?
it was carved there. But it was very interesting, Alex, that the materials used were different from what was used on the pyramid.
Yeah, no, I think it was. I think the Sphinx was the person meant to be like the actual king, but no, different materials because you had basically the pyramids when they were finished were like white.
Yeah. It was like
limestone.
Yeah, it's limestone, isn't it? Yeah.
And then capped off with a gold thing.
Yeah.
And there's no pictures of it because. But like, imagine those things that big and just bright white.
Blinding. Absolutely blinding.
You can see that from space, no?
I feel like at the bottom of the Sphinx there was water. There's like, I'm not saying there's water damage, but there's this like
a watermark.
Yeah, and there's this area. It kind of looks like there was a moat that it was in.
Before the Aswan Dam.
Yeah.
There was.
It flooded, like the Nile went. Whoo.
There was a floodplain, but also you had more estuaries. You had at the end of you had something like 4,
like
5,
the Nile
6.
goes like.
But now there's only 3.
Yeah.
But the Aswan Dam, and they lost some sites. I left the picture.
It's alright. Check it. So sorry. So yeah, it was fucking awesome. I felt very respected. I felt very like, this is great. The only problem was the coach. The coach was the coach from hell. Mm-hmm. And we had a police escort, dude. So there was like convoys from several hotels who were doing the excursion that day, and we had to have a police escort from Sharm all the way across. I crossed the Suez Canal, man.
The Suez
Canal.
Wow, so you've seen like some.
Yeah, I just went blah, 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 all this history.
So wait, go back. The wonders of the world, as by what, Herodotus?
That's the 7 Wonders of the World, classic. Who was it? Who came up with this? Alexander the Great. They gave Hellenistic travelers access to civilizations of the Egyptians, Persians, and Babylonians. Who fucking came up with this? It was first referenced by Diporus Siculus and Epigramist Ambipanter of Sindon, who lived and gave the original list of wonders of the world. Yeah.
Was it 6, 7 wonders?
7.
8 wonders of the world.
So, and it shows this. There's this thing that shows when they were around. It's on Wikipedia, so which is actually really cool.
I'll go to it now. I could probably name you like 4 of the ancient world ones.
Before I saw this list, I could name 2. No, 3. One would be the Alexandra. That I thought it was the Library of Alexandra, but it's not. It's the lighthouse at Alexandra.
Yeah.
I knew the pyramids and I knew the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Those are the only ones I can remember.
There is was it Statue of Zeus?
Yeah, Statue of Zeus.
I remember because they were trying to find it and they just followed the instructions. They followed the instructions. Leave the mountain, follow the mountain up the side, and they were like, "Oh, it's here."
Yeah.
But it was just like the foot or something, the foot of Zeus.
Oh, is that all that's left?
I think there was more of it. I can't remember what the story was completely. But there should be the what's that? The giant that's the giant Knossos? No. What is it? I'm trying to remember about looking. I have to look at it now. Giza, Colossus of Rhodes, that's it.
Yes, the Colossus of Rhodes, which is basically a massive entrance to Rhodes, like a massive dude. Because they won the battle against someone who was sieging them for ages.
See, look. Whereas the Great Pyramid of Giza is ancient, even by this point, the mausoleum and the lighthouse, maybe the lighthouse more, that was post Alexander the Great.
Yeah. Which
is making it more modern, or classic at least.
Yeah.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon are old. Statue of Zeus, definitely old. It was inside as well.
Yeah, man. I didn't realise it was the Temple of Artemis as well was considered, a seventh wonder.
Well, I think they've reconstructed it, or they've still got pillars there, and when you see how big these pillars are, you're like, how do people build this?
Dude.
How do you build this? And the way they were doing it, they were making it like a forest.
Yeah.
So they look like trees rather than, so you can see inside the building.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're going into a dark forest. I think some of the Greek art is amazing.
It's ingenious. I'm like, wow, you guys, you didn't have electricity, yet you did such amazing things with a
But also
hammer.
thousands of years old.
Yeah, hammer and chisel. That's it, and that you got all these amazing pieces. And
So-
your life expectancy was 40. Like fucking hell.
So like saying some of these ancient world, I'm not sure the lighthouse is that old.
Well, it
Yeah,
looks like it is.
It was made 200 something BC.
280 BC.
So that's not that old compared
But then
to
it went all the way to like 13 AD, and no offense to when the Muslims turned up.
the earthquake. It got flattened by an earthquake.
Yeah.
The mausoleum had who's the mausoleum for? That's one of the biggest things. Like a lot of the famous
Mausoleum.
Greek stuff is actually in Turkey now.
Yeah.
Hecatomnus of Milas. His son Mausolus. Well, okay. So yeah, they built a big mausoleum for someone that it wasn't even that big. Like,
Damn.
imagine that, like around the Greek times, there's a lot of that. So Kathleen,
Yeah.
let's get back to the podcast because we have meandered into a history channel.
Completely fallen off. By the way, they found remains of the lighthouse under the sea in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, no, and the library. I think they've found, but no books.
Mm.
There's all scrolls that got melted.
No scrolls, mate.
Scrolls.
So yes, my holiday was great. Go to each of everyone. So Alex, what have you been watching?
I have been also another episode of Shogun. Did I say that?
Yes.
Shogun. It came out
okay.
this morning,
Yeah.
and
Did you have time to watch it?
yeah, and I watched it, but it was quite frustrating. Frustrating, because it finished, and I wanted more, and I wanted to binge it, and But
So going back to our original thing
Yeah.
of like binging versus week by week.
I think there is something to be said for the anticipation, but like because there's so many options out there, the cooler talk isn't there because not everyone's watching it. Not everyone's paying for this service.
It's too much option.
But it reminds me of when I was a kid. Everyone knew about Dragon Ball Z, but I could never watch Dragon Ball Z because it wasn't on normal TV.
No, you had to have like fucking cable.
Cartoon Network, I think it was on, or Nickelodeon, one of those two.
Something that we did not have. We had 5 channels.
But like, there's so many,
Barely.
so many of these shows that people talk about, and I'm like, well, I missed. They didn't even get syndicated in the UK, or they were just not. Anyway, but Shogun, I really enjoyed. Having watched the other show, I'm waiting for certain beats to happen. But I watched a documentary on the original show, and they said they took a lot out of that original show just to make it from the European's perspective
Fluid, yeah.
and the main character's perspective.
Yeah.
And they added things like colours to mean clans and how he was recognising who was on whose side.
So it made it way more obvious.
Yeah. That was written in the book, but they're trying to step away. There was a shout out to the book this week, the film, the TV show.
Was
This
the
week
guy in it?
they gave Anjin, the white guy, a it's not a kimono. It gave him a suit,
Oh,
right, just to dress smart.
yeah.
And I'm sure it's from the original show. I'm
Oh,
sure it's
like the original piece. That he
yeah.
was-
I'm sure it's from. It might be a little Easter egg they've done there.
yeah.
I'm gonna actually look up 1970s Shogun now just to make sure. But like, yeah, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. There wasn't any major fighting in it, but there was a few moments, and they were cleaning up after what happened in the last episode. A lot of chess movements and character development. That's what I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to say something quite controversial.
You keep saying.
I know, I'm sorry. I have a bad impression of Shogun. Only because, for me, it's very much like white guy goes to Japan, you know?
But it's the first white guy that went to Japan.
Yeah,
So there wasn't a white guy that went to Japan before.
yeah.
So
And there's this problem when it's white guy goes to Japan. He's like, there's all this like white savior sort of thing that happens. And I feel like The Last Samurai is something that also plays on that, you know? and
The Last Samurai.
with Tom Cruise.
But they're
I know-
based on what actually happened. That's the problem. You're saying
Alex,
that.
I haven't finished, mate.
Oh, cool. Sorry for debating it. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, we're debating, but like it could turn into an argument very quick.
Yeah, no,
because,
go ahead.
Like, I don't know the history of the first white person who went to Japan. I don't.
Yeah.
But the problem is with media, it gives the impression
Yeah.
that Japan had problems, and it wasn't until this white guy came along and solved it with his external brain that he managed to like save the day, or correct people's impression of what they were doing. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, do I need to see that?
Oh, but like,
and then that's why I have this which I shouldn't have.
I hear what you're saying, but wasn't that the issue in the first place?
Explain.
Okay, so you've seen Last Samurai.
Yeah.
That wasn't how history happened, and apart from him being adept with a samurai sword, most of the beats actually happened in history. It wasn't a white guy came over and saved but there was a white man who got friendly and got involved. But it wasn't like, problem is Japan was closed off.
Yes.
And in terms of closed off is good if you don't want foreign influence. But after 300-400 years,
no, it's stagnant.
Your culture may grow, but it may be missing some key things.
Yeah.
And that's what they found out when the Americans came in 1860s. So between 1600 and then for like 250 years or something like that, they had been isolated. The Anjin story, this story, is that first bookend, and the last samurai is the end bookend of the whole isolation period. So I get what you're saying, but the first one's based on true story, on how someone, and the beats are unique to the story. I'm not sure. There isn't a savior situation because it's more like, don't judge us because you think we're barbarians. We think you're a barbarian. And so they're both making the same mistake of prejudgment. And I find that it might be a good lesson that you notice if you did watch it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to watch it because I love the actors. I love the outfits, the costumery. It looks really good. It's just that, like, maybe because I had already watched Blue Eye Samurai, and that obviously is completely different, but it still deals with like feudal Japan and how like brutal it was. La la la. I'm just like over that right now, So maybe it's the genre. Maybe that's the genre.
Maybe. But
how are you not step out?
How are you not tired of the anime? Because you love it.
Yeah, exactly. But anime isn't just one genre. It's like loads of different stories from different perspectives.
Yeah, different perspectives, different styles. You told me about isekai today.
Yeah.
That's totally. That's a total different sort of like Alice in Wonderland sort of like. We'll show you the world normal and we'll turn it on its head.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great to see. No, going back to Shogun though, I understand your what do you call it? Anxiousness.
It's not anxiety. I think it's like a prejudged perspective in a way.
So I understand your prejudice.
That's it, prejudice. That's the one.
Because I don't like it when they do it with English films or even this show. The guy is an American actor, not an English actor.
Yeah. Is he meant to be English?
He's English. America doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. So why is he? Has he got an American accent?
No. It's just they've got an American actor.
Oh, okay. I don't really mind about that, but I hear what you mean.
But yeah, they did that with the first. They did it with the first show as well. Mr. Chamberlain's an American actor. But he had the gravitas you needed.
He's a theatre actor.
Yeah, unhand me, you fiend. But no, I want to say that if you
he's American. He's
the
not American.
original one.
He is not an American.
Yeah, no, I was watching a documentary on it yesterday, and they were talking about how they really stuck close to. They even filmed it in Japan.
Alex, how is it a mini series?
Because it doesn't have multiple seasons.
Oh, so what makes a mini series then?
Not having multiple seasons.
I hate you so much. A limited number of episodes. I hate you so much, Alex.
But you asked me the same question twice, but the difference was like, why is it a miniseries? Okay, but what makes a miniseries?
I want to kill you so much.
But no, yes, I want to tell you that I felt you should watch this because it doesn't disrespect the Japanese.
Yes.
And he's not seen as a savior. He's seen as he thinks he is, and that hubris and that what he wants slowly gets taken away. But he's also the everyman. Takes us into that.
So you can see through his eyes what
But there's also Mariko, and she is the Japanese equivalent of the everyman.
Yeah.
Because she's teaching us, but also seeing the way the world is.
Yeah.
In a very misogynistic world for a woman, and one of the biggest complaints is her having as big a role as she has, but it wouldn't make a compounding TV show if you didn't have a female character that said something.
Very true. Very true. Dude, Richard Chamberlain's still alive.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Is he in it?
No. I
That'd
haven't
be
seen
really
him.
awesome if there was a cameo, man. That would be so awesome if there was a cameo.
Yeah, an old white guy made it Japan.
I got stuck here because of it.
He's 89 years old.
Shit, man.
No, yeah, but he was more of a TV actor. I can't think of anything that was like massive on film.
Yeah, he played Prince Charming, one of my favorite Cinderellas, the slipper and the rose.
All right, yes.
But yeah, I thought this guy was British the whole time. Damn,
No.
I was duped.
But I want you to watch it because I feel that I didn't like it the first 5-10 minutes I was watching it.
Really?
Because it was dark, it was demure, it was suffering, but like there are some character building moments, especially between Yoshibinige. He is like Toranaga's. Like, you got ranks. Torinaga is like number one. Then he has a bunch of generals, number two.
Yeah.
This guy is like a number 2 or 3 level.
Oh shit.
He has a province, and then he's got a nephew, and you see it from their perspective to start off with. They need advantage. They need to get up in the world. I like that. They some of the stories are the focus are some small Japanese people in it. Okay. Everyone has their own story arc going. Honestly, everyone has their, and it's like a well-written show just for that. Forget what I'm saying about anything else. Every character has a character arc.
Okay, all right, I'll watch it. All right, you got me now. You got me. All right, I'll watch it.
How am I gonna get it? I need to get it.
How many episodes are out?
This is episode 5.
Okay, that's cool.
So there is 5.
What, 7 out of 7?
I don't know how many episodes there'll be, but I don't think they've even got off the ground yet. Like, nothing has actually happened in terms of the grand overarching plot of this big war that's coming or something like that. And I think this is not a mini series. This is going to be multiple series. It's mini seasons.
Multiple mini series.
What would you just ask me? How many episodes? Many episodes for Shogun. How do you say that word, Kathy? Shogun.
Shogun.
Because it's got the accent, the flat accent over the O.
Oh, that basically means the O is extended, so Shogun.
Shogun. Okay.
Yeah.
10 episodes.
So it's Shogun, essentially. It's about Shogun.
So we're halfway through. We might get to season break. Oh.
Alex, they don't do season breaks on Disney Plus, man.
FX, Fox.
Nah, they don't do season breaks.
Covering my body's height.
I'll fuck your body up if you want. I'll beat up and punch it in the neck.
I wanna break something like where if there's a season break. Star in other territories.
Are they not giving the dates of when each one's coming out?
Yeah, like you can. Oh, it's still a mini series. So the next 5 episodes have to have everything going down, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything's got to just be like but.
No, this is not a this is gonna be a big TV show. I tell you what, the casting I was gonna go back to.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody from this apart from, like, the guy I said who's Yoshi Nibiga or something. I can't remember his name. I'll read it.
Sorry, who?
that second in command guy.
Oh, right.
But I don't know how they've decided who is important. Tokugawa.
So you've got Toregawa, you've got John Blackthorne, so Anjin, you've got Mariko, and then you've got Wabushige, Kashigi Wabushige,
Yeah, Kashigi Yabushigene.
and then you've got
He's a guy.
Ishido Kazunari. Oh, right, okay.
Was it
Ishido Kazunari is a
What's that
former
name?
peasant turned powerful busho.
Oh yeah, Ishido. So they are substituting Ishido for Ishida.
Yeah,
Matsunari.
Ishida. Yeah.
I know that guy. The guy who plays him, Takeo Hira. I've seen him in things, but like, no,
Takehiro, you've seen him in stuff.
I've seen him in something before.
Takehiro.
But the guy I know the most from this is probably Yoshibiga. I can't say anyone's name right now.
Oh, which one?
Tadanobu Asano.
Tarobu Nasano. Oh, what? Sorry, I'm moving my.
I know him from things.
Tarobu Asano. Oh yeah.
Ichi the Killer.
Yeah. Whoa, he's a really good actor. This guy. He's fucking mental.
He's in Battleship.
Yeah. He's the one who is the leader of the ship, and he's like, let's go.
47 Ronin.
Oh, oh god.
Oh, he's actually
that was a terrible
Hogan the Grim in Marvel's MCU.
Yes, yeah, he is. He's Hogan. He got killed
Silence.
very quickly.
He's
in a Mortal Kombat film, the one that no one watched.
So is the other guy.
But there will also be a sequel. What?
I was reading it as well. There's a sequel. That film was terrible.
Alex, who is throwing away their money? Like, just give it to us and we'll make a better film. Like, god damn it.
So the guy who plays the main bad guy, he was raised in Japan till he was 15, went to America, and I'm like, that's why I've seen him in things, because he speaks English.
Wait, which guy?
The Takehira Hira.
Takehira
Hira.
Hira.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the first names or the actor names?
Actor names.
Alex.
I'm looking at the actors where I've seen them before. The subject was,
Takahira.
have I seen him in
Where's
anything?
Takahira?
Takehiro.
Takehiro, that guy. Yeah. I was looking for Takehira.
It's Hira at the end of both his name. Oh yeah, the second part of his name is the same as his surname.
Hira. Yeah. Got you. I recognise the chick, Fumi. She's a model.
Tommy Basto. What have you been in? Yeah, that guy. Fumi Nakata is Ochiba Nakata.
What happened there?
What?
What happened there?
Where?
What you were saying? You just kind of went off on one.
I'm reading Fumi Nakado as Ochiba Nokata.
So what about the white dude? Cosmo
Jarvis.
Harrison.
Oh, he's British.
Jarvis.
I was reading he was American.
No, he's a British actor.
Man.
There you go, Alex. You feel better now?
No. Because he's like a cheap, what's his name? What's that big hunk that everyone loves?
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
No, not Henry Cavill.
I can see it.
No, not Henry Cavill.
He was born in New Jersey though, Alex. So to an Armenian American mother and English father.
This guy.
About being American, Jarvis said, "I came here when I was a baby. I've never lived in America. I don't feel a connection to anyone." Well, this guy just made it a lot harder to get jobs.
I ain't no American.
What has he been in? It's got quite a heavy thing right here. They're saying Shogun and international success. Apparently, it's done really well.
It has. Blowing up, Kathleen. You're missing the boat.
I'm
sorry.
missing a boat, not the boat.
Who's that big hunk English actor that everyone loves?
Henry Cavill.
No, he reads child stories.
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. He's a cut rate Tom Hardy.
Well, Tom Hardy hasn't done much recently. I think maybe he's like,
but
raising
like
his family
he
and
even
shit.
grumbles like Tom Hardy from Wish.
I was born in the darkness.
He's a clearer spoken Tom Hardy.
Oh shit! Serious? Mate, this guy's in Peaky Blinders.
Because you can understand everything he says. Catherine, he moved to Totnes from New Jersey. It's like moving from hell to hell.
Where? Totnes.
Oh, I thought Tottenham was near Liverpool. No, Tottenham is Devon. That's all right.
Oh, right, shit. My dude was in Peaky Blinders, Alex, season 5.
Who was?
This guy, Cosmo.
Harrison, Cosmo, Kikorian, Jarvis.
Yeah. He was Barney in season 5. Never watched Peaky Blinders. It just looked...
You've never watched Peaky Blinders?
No, it just was like...
Kevin, I watched it by
mistake. As much
mistake.
I love Cillian Murphy,
I watched it by mistake.
Stop, Alex.
Basically, when you first got Netflix,
yeah,
and I put it on my laptop, it played it automatically with the horse and the rain. It was just like a opening scene, and it was like, oh, this is really well shot.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, oh, episode 1's really well shot.
Yeah, and then, but the thing is, it jumps. The narrative moves around too much. I don't mind it, but it's too viral. Everyone's in it. I'm like,
that was the thing. I think if you didn't hop on at the beginning when it wasn't so viral, like we did with Game of Thrones, then it felt like, oh, this is an authentic watch. I'm not like influenced by X, Y, and Z. But by the time it really hit my radar, I was like, nah, it's too big in the sphere of you know watch Peaky Blinders. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I just think there's leaps and jumps. You know, it jumps 2 years, but no one spoke each other, and the plot is still the same as it was 2 years ago, except for this one thing that changed.
Oh God, stop.
They always do that, and they forget about how the rest of the world's moving. Like, if you're doing 6 months leaps between episodes, have something happen to them.
Thank you.
That we didn't see.
Thank you very much.
Not just wake up like you've just you got Dracula out of a fucking thing and just whipping out for every time. You know, I'm angry again.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Well, okay. So I will watch Shogun, and also on Cosmo's thingy on his Wikipedia page, it just says personal life. Jarvis is married. Stop. This feels like a self-edit, big time.
His wife's edit.
Yeah, he's married. So you guys,
you trifling bitches better stay out.
Yeah, trifling hoes.
Actually, I'm gonna look at who edited, because I think you can see who edited the history on this page.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see edit history.
All right, 33.
Edit here.
I just wanted to live. I just want to live and die quietly. Apparently, said that in an interview. And you can't do that on.
So you can see the historical changes.
My man, he looks mixed.
Who does?
Cosmo.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
He's half Armenian, isn't he?
Was it Albanian? Armenian. What is it?
Krikorian is Armenian. Like, the beard alone should have told me. He could have been in, what's that band with the big beards? The
Mums and Sons.
No, from America, Kathleen.
Which one, Alex?
I don't think you'll trust in my self-righteous suicide.
Yeah.
System of the Down.
System.
I was wondering when you was gonna get in there.
No,
that was your bag.
Alex, you even sing in the right tune. You were like,
go on, let it go.
Okay, let me
go.
sing.
Go on. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think you trust in
Why are you beatboxing and singing at the same time?
Self-righteous suicide. Alex, you did it like Mamas and the Papas. Like, yeah. I don't think you trust.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. What's going on? This podcast has descended into craziness.
Chaos.
I had some other notes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them on. Record the notes.
No, this guy looks mixed. Yeah, this guy looks mixed.
Why is ethnicity important to you?
It is not important at all. I think when I see something, I'm like, I must comment.
Yeah, no, because like sometimes, like especially when I meet Asian Guyanan people, I'm like, you speak better Jamaican patois than I do, and you look like you could make a better
I think there's nothing wrong with
well.
commenting on someone's ethnicity. I think, in fact, if anything, you're seeing them and you're understanding maybe their history. I think when you start dissing someone's ethnic history, that's fucked up, and that's where you need to slow your brakes and pump your roll.
I think observing it, yes, making a note of it, yes, changing behavior. That's when things start being a bit different, but. Like, being able to move on an opinion, not having a fixated opinion. Okay, I'm wearing this person because there's holes in their shoes and they smell. Yeah. But they could be on hard times rather than being a criminal. Or they could be on hard times. It could be your best friend that's just like, just let me out of a gulag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't know the circumstances.
The gulag isn't fun, mate. That's what I heard. That is not fun.
Make it sound like a nightclub.
Yeah. Hey, you going to the gulag?
There's a gulag. There's a prison in Russia the size of America. How does that not look like what's his face? The guy I can't remember the name of.
Tom
again.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Because he's got the same sort of squint. But I think with the curl of his hair and like he's probably got a tan right here. That's why I was like, oh, he looks like he could be mixed raced. You know, he could have like some blackanese in him. You know.
I just say the Wikipedia page
Is
picture. They don't really give him a very well fitted suit.
No,
it looks slightly out. It looks like someone has dressed him that didn't have 20/20 vision.
Deep. Alex, should we talk about an actual topic? Because we haven't done one of those in ages.
What's the topic you had in mind?
I was thinking, what?
Because there has been a theme throughout. If you wanted to.
What film? What theme?
Theme of interpretations and.
This guy's mixed race.
He's still on it.
They straightened his hair.
He straightened his
They
hair.
straightened his hair. They straightened his hair. My dude straightened his hair.
Catherine, you're going into a deep dive into this.
I just started looking at his pictures. Like, how can you go from a curly little fro to like straight hair upon your head side? Not making sense, man.
It's not. It's not. Not at all.
Anyway, enough of this Cosmos thing.
No, I'm trying to think of what you were saying, Kathleen. So, if we have a subject you want to talk about.
Yeah. Or maybe it's for next episode. I just want you to have like a proper heated debate with you.
You want to argue with me?
Yeah, I want to argue with you, Alex.
Well, let's go back to that Bumberclark conversation.
No, because I already had that convo with Mum. It's done. It's over.
I'm
not reviewing it.
I've already had it with Mum. There was one subject that some of my friends, and I'm not sure if I want to broach it. It's about Dave Chappelle not being funny.
Oh yes. Okay. Interesting.
But like, I'm still not sure if I'm ready to talk to them about it because.
Oh okay.
I'm not sure they'll get my point of view.
All right. Well, funny enough, I do understand because I talking to Mr. T, she said very clearly that she doesn't think Dave Chappelle is funny anymore because he is rich and he now lives away from the experiences that he used to use in his comedy. And that something about comedians, once they become rich or well-to-do and they're not hanging around with, I don't know, Krusty the Crackhead down the road, or they're not having those real-life experiences, they stop being funny. They stop being authentically what was them at the beginning. And I was like,
that doesn't make sense, actually.
It kind of does make sense. I think they explain it a lot better.
Can I pause you there?
Yeah.
All right. So, when he did the crackhead characters in the Dave Chappelle show, those were all after his Hollywood movies. They were all after, the Robin Hood one. It was after Night Professor. After the film where he played Tom Hanks's best mate. He's been in Hollywood and had his own Hollywood movie
Alex,
projection.
when did Dave Chappelle become a household name of funny?
When he did Killing Them Softly and the Deaf Comedy Jam.
Okay. I mean in terms of like the white household.
The
non-black household.
The first time a white person would have seen him would have been in Men in Tights.
No, but actually been like, this is a funny guy.
Because he's playing the Morgan Freeman role.
Yeah, but Alex, he's not notable enough. Alex, he became big with his Dave Chappelle show. That's the point where he became big.
He was already big. Killing Them Softly was one of the biggest stand-ups.
Yeah.
You know the one where he's in the white the blue shirt, the big blue shirt.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest comedy specials. It led to him getting this Dave Chappelle show, and it only had a season and a half.
Yeah.
And we were watching it as internet clips that took 20 minutes to load, right? That's because it was a TV show that wasn't coming out here. I have to say, yes, I think he's taken a different tack, but I would also have to say his funniness isn't the same kind of jokes, and I don't think everyone gets them because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, well, you've got a problem with this. Well, I have a problem with this as well. This is my perspective on it. And as a comedian, I'm going to belittle and make fun of my plight as well as yours.
Yeah.
But they're not hearing anyone laugh at himself. They're not hearing that. I don't think people are hearing him taking the piss out of himself as well as everybody else.
Yeah.
So he's not... People say he's punching down, but like he was punching himself as well.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's getting it.
Everyone's getting it. So, I mean, whether it's funny or not, whether he's punching down or not, those are two different subjects.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't find it funny, it's because you're still hanging on to what he said and he didn't get over it. Like, that's how I would feel. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying from my perspective. I just wish... I feel like there's some jokes in his... I think his last special was funnier than the one before.
Yeah.
For example. Because he did this thing where he's talking and then he goes, now that's going to cost me another cancellation from them guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's laughing about it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not taking it too seriously. And then, you know, I didn't find it, like, it wasn't fall over, belly
funny.
chuckle laugh, but I felt that I felt a bit smarter from it, as opposed to a bit less stupid. And so, I'm not sure. It's more educational. I think he's trying to teach. It's too preachy for some people. I get that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
But like,
Alright.
I just feel like, from the perspective of a black man, I think he's telling people, like, it might seem cool and everything, but it's actually hard being a black man.
Yeah.
It's actually very hard. We still have all the same stigmas that were there before. Just because we can be viral, just because people can buy records from us, would you let him marry your daughter still?
Very true.
Do you know what I mean? There's still, like, and a lot of my white friends will still say no. Because they want their grandkids to look like them. Da-da-da-da. So he has that. And I'm not sure if people got that. And that's probably what I would want to say.
Okay, so it's a different type of message, and it's actually more up to date and current, and it's like looking at yourself in the mirror. I hear that. I think in terms of humor, it's not there for me. It's not what it was in the Dave Chappelle show. He came back from that, and I'm just like, well, you're just a guy talking with some jokes. You know, it's not. Ha ha ha! But I do feel like when a comedian becomes like the elite, you know, the A-lister level, they lose their funny. You know, Eddie Murphy, he lost his funny.
He hasn't done a stand-up in 30 years.
Yeah, but he lost his funny. It's not, you know, he became up there.
What point would you say he lost his funny?
I would say after Nutty Professor.
So was that before Mushu?
No, after Mushu.
Nutty Professor's before.
No, Nutty Professor's after.
Nutty Professor is before
Nutty Professor
Mulan.
was after Mulan. Mulan is 95. Nutty Professor was like 97. Nutty Professor was the last funny
Mulan's
thing.
98.
Okay, and when's Nutty Professor?
Nutty Professor
Go on.
is, let's say, 96.
Well, there you go. Told you.
What do you mean?
Wait. Oh, wait, you switched them. So
No.
Nutty Professor is 96.
Yes.
And Mulan's 98.
Yeah, and Donkey is after that.
Donkey's alright, but he's not like the super funniest thing in the universe.
It was the funniest thing in that movie.
But okay, let's look at the live actions.
I
There you
agree
go.
with the goalpost.
Because Alex, voiceover is totally different from live action.
It is, but
So live
I don't
action
think-
wise,
I
Nutty
agree
Professor
with
was
you,
the last
Kathleen.
funny thing he did.
I think
Not
I
even
agree
Nutty
with
Professor
you.
2 was good.
I agree
was
with
good,
you,
but it wasn't funny.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I was just trying to ask you when you thought you stopped being funny.
And I told you.
But you still found him funny in Mulan and
Yeah, Alex,
Donkey.
and that's completely different though. That is completely different. Doing a voiceover is different from actually acting and holding a position and characterization on camera. From recording on a mic. Those are two different. You may use the similar skills.
They're not
but
that
two
far
different
away.
things.
They're not that far away.
Alex, they're different.
They're different. No, they are different.
And
I
to
get,
answer
I
your
hear
question,
you. I hear you. They're different.
Eddie Murphy has not been funny since Nutty Professor.
But he was funny in Mulan.
I
Regardless of
get
it being
He
different
was funny.
art,
He was funny.
he was
in
still
Mulan.
funny in that.
Yeah, he was funny in Mulan.
I want you to watch
But he wasn't
his...
the title character in
course
Mulan,
not.
and he wasn't the title character in Shrek.
Kevin,
So Alex,
How many
Nutty
guys...
Professor was the last thing Eddie Murphy was funny
How
in.
many comedians are leaders in films now? In a love film, maybe, but not in an adventure film. They're the side character.
Yeah, they're the
Comic
funny.
relief.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like I said, I actually agree with you on Eddie Murphy, where he stopped being physically funny.
Yeah.
like when you get like what's that Dr. Dolittle?
Yes.
That was awful. Anything after Dr. Dolittle for me, live action was awful.
Yeah.
But I got to see him accept an award, and he did like a 5-minute joke thing. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I still believe he can be funny. He just chooses
yeah,
not
that's
to
not what
be.
I'm saying. He can be funny, but it's like once you get to that level, you're suddenly looking at your P's and your Q's. You're not being as, anyone can get it sort of funny. Chris Rock, similar. He stopped being funny at a certain point,
I'm not sure.
Kevin Hart, I don't think he was ever funny.
I agree with you on that one. So
it's just like Richard Pryor. I don't know his stuff enough to even really comment, but like maybe after Superman, but I don't know with Richard Pryor. Cedric the Entertainer. I don't think it's ever been funny, especially after everything that Cat Williams came up with. I don't think Cedric.
About Cat Williams.
Cat Williams now, he's a different one.
Wow.
I think Cat Williams is not as funny. I feel like he kind of stopped being super good funny after that. He's wearing a green suit. That
stand up.
Yeah.
From the first one, from like Dave Chappelle days.
Nah, was it? Yeah, I think it was.
You got to realise that came out at the same time.
Yeah.
That'd be like 2002, 3, 4 sort of
Well, he wasn't exalted in Hollywood like the rest. He did
That's
like the Friday films, and then because there's this whole theory of in Hollywood you can only have one black comedian at a time.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, he had his time. Chris Tucker, Rush Hour 2. That was the last time.
He stopped being funny very fast.
He did stop being funny really fast, like really fast. I would say he had about 6 years in Hollywood, and that was it. He did
like 4 or 5 quality movies,
and then poof, gone.
And I think one of the issues was that his mum didn't like him being a criminal and crackhead in movies. But
like if we think about it, Hollywood, there's like one major black comedian who's in everything, and then it changes over. There's never like 2 or 3 running at the same time.
I think there have been. It's just that, when Eddie Murphy was doing movies, Chris Rock was doing movies.
Yeah, but not at the same level, Alex. Eddie Murphy was there.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, but Chris Rock
Beverly Hills Cop got him there. Chris Rock was in
Beverly Hills Cop.
Was he?
Yeah.
Shit.
For like 2 seconds.
Like, hello.
But like, I don't think Chris Rock actually did any good movies though.
Yeah, I feel like...
I think the one where he became president was weird.
I think he's the type who's an ensemble character. He turns up as the comic relief, in like Adam Sandler films, and that's it.
I like him to be a commentator doing directory commentaries on things. I think he's got that kind of... That's his niche.
Yeah.
But going back to Dave Chappelle, I felt that his last stand-up was hilarious because he did things like callback jokes, laughing at something that was quite sensitive. Do you know what I mean? Something that, ooh, should you laugh at that?
Yeah, ooh.
He had a lot of that in the last stand-up. But I do get how people who are offended want to stay offended, or people that have taken his words, not out of context, but made up what they want from his words. Because even if he says, all my friends are trans, which he kind of did by showing the trans friend he had, that committed suicide, and talked about, she was a comedian, stood up together. Did you see that bit?
Yeah.
People still just like washed that away and said, "Oh, well, some of my friends are black," sort of thing.
Yeah.
But that was like the smartness of it. It's like, yeah, that's what you guys say to me when you've got black friends. You've not noticed that joke. It's gone over your head.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that, a lot of the over the head jokes, which because, I mean, but then that's how you tell them. If it's gone over someone's head, sometimes it's the person that tells them that's. But no, I'm not gonna. I just feel like there's certain comedians nowadays, because the way comedy works, you're either gonna double down on the offense or just be light and not funny.
Yeah.
I mean, who's your favorite comedian at the moment?
To be honest, I don't have one. I don't have one because I feel like, not to be deep, most black comedians are men. The ones who like are famous and put in positions of like, you know, excellent like movies or stand up specials. Most of it's men, and I find like some female black comedians who are put to the stage they talk about the same thing, you know, all the time. So I don't really have a comedian that I would go, oh, I want to watch their show. I'll go to their show, you know? I don't have one right now. And I wouldn't even say Trevor Noah is a comedian. I wouldn't call him a comedian.
I think he was a comedian, but like, I think you've got to remember it is one of those industries, like, where you can't do the same thing all the time.
Yes.
You have to move
You've
about.
got to shake it up.
You have to. It's not like a job where you're printing or you're writing or making machines or you're dealing with phone calls at a call center. Every performance is either the same as the last one or very different.
Yeah. I actually like Gina Yashere.
Yeah, no, I love Gina Yashere.
Freaking love her.
It's a shame that when she went to America, it didn't really pop for her.
Yeah, it didn't. I didn't. She is so good. She can make me laugh. And to be honest, it's really easy to make me laugh, as well. You know. And I would say like one of my favorites was Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac, but like the problem with I love Bernie Mac, by the way. I'm not even denying Bernie Mac is king, right?
Yeah.
The problem with how Bernie Mac's career went, and what with your argument is, what could he have done to stay funny?
You have to relate back to where you originally were when you were funny.
Why?
That was just being... Because that's how people found you funny.
But it's disingenuous. You don't live in them streets anymore.
Exactly. It's disingenuous. Therefore, you've lost your glow. Do you see what I mean?
So if I'm talking about, I'm living in a small town and I'm the only black person and I'm rich, so I say, fuck you guys. That is like every black person's dream.
Yeah.
How is that not funny?
It's not funny. Because it depends on how the joke's been said, Alex.
No,
that's
that's
not
what I'm saying.
You're giving me a scenario.
Yeah, I'm giving you the scenario.
You can make the situation funny. I think there's funny when you're poor comedian, funny, and then there's funny when you're a rich comedian, funny. Those are two different funnies, and it's okay to be two different funnies. It's like an evolution of your skill.
Yeah, I totally disagree on that.
Evolution of your skill is important.
No,
you're not going to be the same person you are in point A
to point B.
Same
thing with rappers, Kevin. Rappers.
Yeah, exactly.
Eminem stopped being good when his life got together.
Exactly. He's no longer talking about killing his wife, killing his mum.
So my problem with going back to Dave Chappelle, my problem is with people, they want him to be a crackhead again.
Yeah.
Which is not good for him.
Definitely not. It's terrible.
But it's good for their entertainment.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change whether someone's funny or not. It's just you don't identify with his jokes.
Yeah.
That's
because you don't identify it, it's no longer funny. Does that make sense? Because funny is perspective.
I don't find him funny. It's different from he's not funny.
Funny is perspective.
Yes.
So when you say something like that, it's like, when you're saying he's not funny, you're saying from my perspective, I do not find him funny. That's the filling of the context of the sentence.
I've people that would be like, I know what funny is, even though
because they're self-entitled and self-involved.
Yeah, no, it's just...
But it's from your perspective. Like, I can look at a picture and go, oh yeah, that looks wicked. But then someone could look at a picture and be like, oh, that's boring as fuck. You know? Mm-hmm. We're both gonna see two things differently. Like this one on the wall, Alex. I love that print. Mm-hmm. I think it's really beautiful. But then Alex, you could say, oh, it's all right.
You have to describe it to the audience.
All right, so there's a print on the wall which looks like the Japanese waves Hosekai. But it's like a repeated wave print, and it was actually wrapping paper for a Christmas present that I really liked, and I saved and I brought it home and I straightened it out and then I framed it. Nice. And I like the blues of it. I like the whites. I like how the repeated pattern looks really good.
It's got the rushing whiteness of the water.
Exactly. And now this little area has turned into my kind of like little zen area. So I need to add more paintings. But either way, I like it. I know my mates come in and gone, oh, what's that?
No, it's your own thing, man. I really like it. Kevin, all right. So what about Bill Burr?
Fucking love him. He's hilarious.
But he's rich.
Yeah.
And he talks about flying his planes.
Yeah.
He talks about the social media and stuff.
But the thing is, Alex, I did not listen to him when he was poor.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Kevin was on Dave Chappelle show.
I remember him there.
He's on the he's the guy who was like, oh, Adams, I'll have what? Make it 3. Samuel Adams bit. Please think about me.
I don't
He's in
remember.
that one, and he's in the racial draft. He's one of the commentators in the racial draft. He's just got hair.
He's just got hair.
He's in Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
He's one of weirdly in Breaking Bad. He's in. This guy's rich.
Yeah, he's rich.
This guy flies planes and helicopters.
Yeah.
Right? How is he still as funny? And it is.
I don't remember him back in the day funny. I think now, because I only really listened to Bill Burr from COVID, you know, like he started a little podcast.
No, he's been doing. That's been going since.
But Alex, he's not
15
been on my
years.
radar. He's not been on my radar. In fact,
watch some of his old stuff.
someone introduced me to him. I think it was you, and I was like, I looked into him more, and I realized, oh, he's got a black wife, and I'm like, oh, that explains why he's saying X, Y, and Z, you know, and that makes a lot of sense. It can contextualize a lot of the things he said, but like, nah, I flew over my head, you know. I
would suggest you watch some of the stuff he says because I reckon while it's funny, you could probably still be quite offended.
Probably.
It's because it's like, oh, why do women do this? I don't get it. But like, he'll show how men are stupid at it and self-deprecate.
Yeah.
And then, but say, but you guys are stupid too.
Yeah. And
don't get off your high horse. Get off your high horse.
I feel like he's a everyman, working man's like comedian. You know, down the pub, angry, just talking about stuff.
Him and Dave Chappelle have a way, and this is what all comedians should do, have a way of looking at a situation that everybody else sees, oh, that's weird, but they know why it's weird or how it's weird, and like, why does the rest of the world keep going on normal when
this is fucking weird?
We're taught that this is not the right way to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we try to keep these slightly smaller now, but I think we've gone completely over.
No, this is still under 2 hours, so for once. For once. We had a 2.5 hour one.
I know, and it did terribly. So I keep telling you, Alex, we need to do shorter ones.
I was ready to stop after Shogun talk. You was the one who kept it going. I want to argue with you, Alex.
Yeah, I said.
You happy
Alex,
now? We argued.
I said in a couple of episodes, can we think of an argument?
You was doing it now.
No, Alex, you started it.
So we argued just to argue's sake.
Yes.
Okay, I love you, Kevin.
Love you too, Alex.
Everyone, this was the 19th of
March.
Thank you.
Our parents' anniversary. Alex, you know I'm going to start having conception birthday parties.
Conception. That's weird.
Well, that's what other people have said. Is that weird?
Well, yeah, it's like a party to have sex. That's going out to nightclub. No,
it's like a party to celebrate the night my parents had sex or the day. I don't know when they did it.
Oh, your own conception.
Yeah, mine. Not other. That's an orgy, Alex. The conception party.
You said conception day. I wasn't.
Well, you're saying like I should hold a party where people are like, all right, everyone's gonna get pregnant today.
You are either conceiving or were conceived, but they're both. Oh, my conception.
My conception, yeah.
I could have a conception with a woman tomorrow.
Yeah, true, you could.
Or you're talking about your parents conceiving you.
My parents conceiving. Yeah.
Wow.
I love how it took you forever to get there, Alex.
No, I was there. I was just like...
Are you there with me?
Kathleen, why are you saying these words?
Is that bad or good?
No, it's still thinking that, like, you want an orgy. You
You know what? We'll bookmark that one.
We'll come back to this conversation.
We'll come back to this.
We'll
come back to this. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast. Again, it's another rambler, but, you know, it's good. It's all good here. We look forward to you answering some of the Q&A questions that we put up on the podcast. Please have a look.
And we'll be more structured next time. You guys have a very good...
week.
Rest of March.
Yeah, rest of March, man.
When
Alex, beware the eyes of March. Last week.
Did you say eyes or Ides?
Ides.
Cool. Just thought we could have another laugh.
Just making sure.
Where's the eyes of March?
Yeah, also the eyes.
The eyes of March.
It's both. The eyes. Anyway, guys.
The tides
take
of
care.
March. All right, bye everyone. Bye. And cut.